you wake up one day and you're 45 and you're like, dude, my house is cluttered with shit. I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Feeding the Nerd.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, we are a little bit late, but thanks to technology, I almost ripped my hair out this morning.
I almost ripped my pants.
I love that one.
When's the last time you when's the last time you watched that particular episode? I think it's episode 2, season 1.
I mean, it's been a hot minute, dude. It's been a hot minute. Okay, I don't remember what I was doing last time.
All right, so I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room. I think this game sucks, and you're gonna have to convince me that it doesn't.
Okay. Well, okay. All right, here's this was my thought this whole time. Okay, so obviously if I'm playing this by myself, like at home, that's fine. I have no problem with that. You know, I got no problem with that. It was a struggle to do this on stream, but you didn't get the full experience. You know, you were just we were just fingering it. You know, we were just.
I could definitely see how this could be fun. I'm just like, how long? Okay. I'm gonna look it up because I have that power. How long is the game High on Life? I'm actually sick of games being like 7,000 hours.
Sure.
This game claims it's about 9 hours, so that's honestly not bad.
Well, and here's okay, all right. So I think when I go in here and I go to the bounty hunter screen or whatever, like I think there's only like 2 left, maybe. All right.
So you may have. There's a little gnat. Got him.
Oh, dude, it's gnat season, bro.
No, I'm not down for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm half kidding. I don't know. I have this in my PlayStation library, I believe.
Okay.
I was thinking about games like this, and
Sure.
I'm sure there's examples of when I've played them, but like, and this is something that I struggle with on a personal level. I like a more serious tone, I think.
Okay. I mean, that's okay.
And it's like that with most things. Like, I used to get frustrated playing D&D because people were they just didn't take it seriously enough. It was like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and I was looking for, I was looking for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know like people would like probably say that's sacrilege because they're like, oh my god, like D&D that's the fun part, is just being silly and stuff. And it's like I don't know, like. So I tend to not play like crazy silly games. I'm sure there's an example of a game that I've played that is a little more on the silly side.
Sure.
And you could argue that Zelda games flirt with that sometimes, but they're pretty serious in tone, I would say.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of humor that's sprinkled in, but it's not. Come on, lady. But it's not like, I don't know, like they're not trying to find the Triforce of poop and farts, you know, like
Right.
It's just like, oh, I slipped and fell and it made a reep sound, you know, like that's as far as it really goes in that regard. So, you know, I get it, man. And I mean, I like both. I like both. And so if I was playing this game by myself, dude, I think I'd be like, oh man, this is great. But I'm so distracted that I'm not really getting the full experience of it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's tough, dude. I haven't fixed my brain yet to do the multiple things, which is be entertaining, which is a struggle regularly, and you know, play a video game.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you held a gun to my head and said you had to play this game for 9 hours and beat it, I'm sure I would really like it.
Sure.
The problem is getting motivated to play a game like this for me personally when there's so many options. Dude, I wanted to I
Yeah.
had like a couple hours to burn yesterday and I just wanted to play some games and I just sat there and like scrolled through the freaking
Yeah, dude. It's like Netflix now.
it sucks. Like it really does suck. Like I don't like all the options. I'm actually considering canceling Game Pass for that reason. It's like there's just too many freaking options.
Yeah, dude.
And really I'm the problem. Hey, hi, I'm the problem. It's me. It's really not. It's just I'm the worst. Like I'm slowly coming to that conclusion, which is good, man. It's better when you come to the conclusion that you're a piece of garbage and that you're the one that's hard to live
Yeah.
with than if someone tells you that, because then you get all defensive and stuff. But when you decide on your own accord, like, wait, I'm the asshole?
Yeah, I know, man.
Like, it's good though.
No, and I agree.
Self-improvement.
I think that's also my problem, and you know, our lost cause of the IGN top 100 video games of all time, and my readiness to sell my soul for it and all of the games that I got, which legit were all ones that I wanted to play. Okay, let's not be.
Yeah,
let's
we had
not
like
be
a
there.
draft.
Yeah. So, and I didn't get everything because some of them I couldn't. But, and honestly, it's the reason why I have a Steam Deck, because I was like, well, I have to have it so I can play the Fallout games. And let me tell you, Fallout 2, struggle bus, bro. Struggle bus. It's
Some of the best advice you ever gave me was to not buy a Steam Deck.
yes. And I
I
mean,
was thinking about that yesterday.
and here's the thing, like for me as a Mac user, it's my only option. And it's great. I have been able to play some Steam games that I would not be able to play, and I could probably do some of the like Game Pass games. You know what I mean? Like I could probably play, well, Indiana Jones is now on PlayStation, but it wasn't for a while, and I could have played that. While my other PlayStation people would have been left in the dark crying, masturbating in closets, okay? But I am still like beholden to freaking trophies, man. Like, and that's my toxic trait. I have to have a trophy to, I don't know, like make myself feel validated because I have mental illness.
Here's my thing with the trophies. We're getting all over the place here,
I know.
but it's crazy how behind this. By the way, it's crazy how behind the stream is on my end.
Yeah.
Sorry for those of you that are like,
Well, they don't know.
but they don't know, but it's coming to you. You're in the past. We're in the present. The thing about PlayStation trophies, and I think why I never got into it, is like I'm not into digital anything, like digital currency, like that's why I never got into Bitcoin and all that, and
Yeah.
like crypto and stuff. It's not tangible, and so for me to like crush my soul to platinum a game, what does that even mean? It means that like if you go to my PlayStation profile, you can see that I have all these trophies. It'd
Yeah.
be different if Sony mailed me a freaking trophy. Now that, even if I had to pay for it, it's like you can only pay for this if you actually platinum the game. We will give you a platinum trophy physically to put on your mantle, but you have to like pay some fee, and maybe it's discounted if you have an account with them. Write
Sure.
that down, Sony, because us old heads want physical stuff. I don't care about digital stuff
True. There
that
you
much.
are. Jeez.
that much. I just don't.
Well,
It's-
I mean, in the
like-
era
it's-
of dying physical media, like, yeah, of course.
yeah.
we want
Why not?
that
Why
stuff.
not double down on physical stuff, Sony? Like, why not? Why not adopt this dying thing that most people don't want? I don't know, man. It's like why. This is getting philosophical, but it's
Get
why
philly,
like
baby.
I never made up like. See if you can follow me here.
Okay.
I thought I'm naive in a lot of things that people do and have happened. I don't conservative upbringing, I think.
Sure.
But like when I found out that people like would make fake profiles on the internet so they can like troll and like be
Oh,
other
okay.
people on the internet.
Sure.
I thought that was so weird. Because it's like this like digital second life that like isn't real.
Yeah.
It's not tangible. You don't actually look like that, or you don't actually do any of those things. So it's like, what's the freaking point? It's just
True.
this fake thing
True.
that like I don't
It's digital
understand.
cosplay.
I know, dude, but isn't that weird? Wouldn't you rather just cosplay?
Well, yeah, obviously.
But you know what I'm saying? Like some people wouldn't. They're like, nah, I'd rather not leave my house. I'll just digitally do it. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's so freaking weird to me.
Well, okay.
Weird's not the right word.
I get
but
that. I get that. The difference is, well, okay. If you're trolling people, then that's not okay. Hands down, not okay. Get the F out of here with that nonsense.
It was okay at one point, but now it's not. Like,
Yeah,
we've learned. We've
well-
evolved as a species.
Well, and because trolling got like really specific and really mean, and there's a difference
Yeah.
like between saying something like casual, like "Ugh, you're such a fart head, like that's I
Yeah.
mean fine, but then it's like you don't deserve to breathe the same oxygen
Yes.
as someone as insignificant as Tony Blair. I don't know. Sorry, Tony Blair. I don't know anything about you.
Oddly specific example, but okay.
Yeah,
Your mom, like it's.
right.
I liked the internet when it was like a funny was like your mom goes to college was like your troll. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like your. But I just don't. I don't know how this got here, but yeah, that's why I don't care about trophies. I think I would if I could accumulate them. But then it's the opposite side of the coin, dude, where like let's just say you were a trophy hunter and PlayStation did give you like physical trophies and stuff. Then you accumulate like 1,000 of them, and then you wake up one day and you're 45 and you're like, dude, my house is cluttered with shit. I need to get
True.
rid of this stuff. And then you're like, do I sell it? Do I donate it? What do I do with this?
Yeah, and then
And-
and I mean it's even that same kind of way with like Oscars and things like that. You know, like there are some folks that like they just give them away because they don't care, dude. Like they're just like
I don't want that baggage.
Yeah, exactly. They're like that ain't even me anymore, man.
And physical stuff, it can become baggage. So I don't know. I don't know what I want, man. I don't know what I want. I want it all.
And I want it now. Wow.
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
Cool. My thing with trophies is that first of all, they got me early, and I think that was the big deal for me. Like I like, first of all, I like the hit, the dopamine hit that you get when
Ooh, yeah.
you hear that pling. Like it's so good, dude. It is just, oh, it's so good. And then the special one when you get that platinum, bro, like that's even better.
So they started that in 2008 on the PlayStation 3, which makes sense why I never got hooked because I briefly had a PlayStation 3
Sure.
and then didn't pretty quickly. So
I did.
I never
and then I didn't.
I wouldn't have gotten into it the way that you did.
Yeah.
I don't know. That wasn't an appropriate sound effect. I don't know. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think it's cool. I think, you know what, I'm slowly learning in this life, and I need to tattoo this on myself or somehow like have this implanted into my brain, you know, via Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
But it's like, just let people do whatever they want.
Sure. Yeah.
So if you're into digi trophies, good for you, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that makes you happy.
Well,
I'm
and I
into
don't
physical
view
trophies. Not really.
And I don't view it as, you know, like a currency. Like it is very different than Bitcoin or NFTs or anything. Like it's very different to me.
NFTs.
Yeah, dude, right. Which I own some NFTs.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wait, hold that thought though. I want to circle back. I want to go back on what I just said.
Okay.
I think what I meant to say was it's okay to not have an opinion on stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like the fact that I even went off on like a rant about trophies, I don't even need to have an opinion on that. Like just let people do what they want to do. You don't always have to have an opinion on anything. there's a philosophy on that. I know I've like read that somewhere. Like it's okay not to have an opinion. But now that we've gotten down that rabbit hole, I am curious to know what NFTs you do own, sir.
Okay.
Because I definitely never got off on never got in on that bandwagon.
Well,
for all the reasons I just mentioned.
Okay. So what had happened was, I'm a DC fan. I love DC, Batman, Superman. They're my jam. Okay. At one point, Warner Brothers / DC Comics, which I hate saying DC Comics because it's Detective Comics, but whatever, that's what everyone says, so I'll go along with it. They did this like NFT thing, and it was free to sign up, and essentially what you would do is you would be like, here's my account, and then you could give them like, I think in the initial, like you could buy like extra for like $50 or something. And I was like, all right, fine. Like I was kind of like, oh yeah, the hype, dude. Like, let's do this. So I got the free one, and then I got I paid $50 because I was sucked in and mental illness, you know? So I was like, all right, cool, let's do this. Well, it was, they had comic book covers, they had Batman cowls or masks, if you want to be pedestrian about it. And but it was I don't know, man. Like the Batman cowl that I got was it was like kind of like a green and gold, like so Loki from the Marvel Universe colors, and I was like, oh, that's actually like kind of unique. I kind of like that. And then after that, they would have releases of comic book covers and stuff. And in some cases, you would get the comic book as well. And they were struggling to try to make that thing a reality, because definitely they were like, hey, we were trying to sell these things for like $100 a pop, but if you want one, you could get it for $10. And I was like, oh hell yeah, dude! Like, I've never read, Superman #5, whatever. Like, sure, I'll pay $10 to be able to read that as a digital comic. And then it was in my collection, and it was great. I think that happened like maybe 2 times after that. So my NFT collection is 4 or 5. I did not sell any of them.
But I never know or never understood, like, what do you do with it? Like, what?
Yeah,
like, do
exactly.
you like post it to your Facebook wall? For those of you that remember the wall.
Yeah, it's I think it is just it's the art industry. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fugazi, it's
a fugazi.
Fairy dust. It doesn't exist.
But at least if you bought a, and that's why I never understood people like try to say that it's art. Like, then you own this piece of art. I'm like, but do you take it to like Kinko's and get it printed, or like I don't get it. Like,
because it's a non-fungible token. You can't funge it, bro.
That's what's so weird to me. It's like, if I bought a painting, I would hang the painting on my mantle and enjoy it. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Make it your freaking desktop wallpaper on your computer? Like, that's what I don't understand.
Well, and some people do. I mean, that was a big thing. I forget what they were called, but they were like those monkeys, like the monkey heads. It was like
the something ape.
Yeah,
it was
yeah. I think that was the big one. I don't know.
It was like drunk ape or like sleepy ape or some shit like that.
Exactly,
I don't
exactly, bro.
I know Gary V got super into it. He's like, no, man, like in like 10 years, you're gonna have like the V friends, like, and you come and like meet me like whenever I'm in town, and just give me $1 million, and then you'll just show me your NFT badge, and I'll just be like, hey, bro, yeah, hey. It's like, what?
Yeah,
it's such a scam, dude. I mean, I like Gary V a lot. We don't have to get into that, but like that was a miss, Gary. I think it was a miss. You've called a couple of trends over the years, and built your following on the back of like being kind of ahead of the curve. But NFTs, brother, you were freaking totally wrong in my humble opinion. But because you don't ever hear anybody talk about NFTs anymore.
I know.
And it's because I feel like it's dead, but I also haven't done a lot of research on it. So call me out if I'm the person that's wrong. We've already established that I am the problem. Looks like we got 3 folks watching.
Nice.
If you're watching, comment
Comment what the hell
something.
I'm supposed to do because I think I'm lost.
Comment if you like this game, which you probably do, because that's probably why you're watching. You're not watching for us. You're watching
No.
because you like this game.
Uh,
Maybe you're curious. Maybe you're high on life curious. Maybe you played it. Maybe you beat it and you just want to relive this moment. I don't care. We're just happy to have you.
Absolutely.
What else is going on, man? I'll tell you what. I saw this meme
All right.
and it got me thinking, and I want to ask you this question.
Me.
I'm gonna meme you. Age yourself with a movie you saw at the cinema. It's funny that they call it the cinema when you were a kid.
Jurassic Park.
I was gonna say that one too, but is that really that old?
Yeah, dude.
It is.
It's old.
It's 95. I'm gonna call it 95. When did Jurassic Park movie come out? Because it's also a book. 93, baby.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Okay, you had me by 2 years. I was gonna say that's a great one by the way. I don't think I saw that in theaters. I might have.
So my mom, cool mom of the year moment right here. She picked up myself and my brother from school and then went to this local like Italian sandwich shop, got sandwiches for all 3 of us. And then I was like, what's happening? Like, is everything okay? Like, because you don't know when you're a kid, like you're getting pulled out of school. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And my mom was like,
Yeah.
She's like, just come with me. And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? Is someone dying in the family? I don't even understand. And my brother was just like, shut up, dude. I'm an asshole. And I was like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, dude, we roll up at our local cinema multiplex and we're seeing, it was like noon. We were seeing that matinee, bro. It was
I love that.
so cool.
When you told that story, I know that your mother doesn't look like this, but the only person I could picture as your mother, who's playing your mother in the biopic,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried to mute during that cough.
That's all right, dude.
Little under the weather, but the lady that was playing your mother in that biopic was the mom from Goodfellas, who's like actually Martin Scorsese's mom, and like played like the mom figure in tons of his movies. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Like the old lady with like the little like white little afro.
Yeah.
She's like super Italian. She's like pulling you out of school, like I got you a meatball hoagie, and you're just like, thanks, mom. But you're not Italian in the movie.
No.
But she is.
It wasn't a meatball sub. It was you're definitely like the salami, capricola, zippy dolas,
I got you a salami.
Yeah, dude, it was okay. I think I'm missing something here. I'm missing something over here.
But that's a lot of moms in my mind when people talk about their mom. I don't know why I just attribute mothers to that particular image. Mine, dude, all right, so I think I might have saw Jurassic Park in theaters as well, but the one that came to my mind immediately, like that like core childhood memory, was definitely Lion King.
Okay.
So that was 94. Yeah, dude. I mean, what a time to be alive.
Yeah.
And I never knew as a kid that was like they were speaking like
Swahili or whatever.
Swahili. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I just thought it was made up.
Nonsense. Well, I mean, we all kind of did, as kids, because
Yeah.
kids are kind of awful,
Yeah, I liked that movie a lot. For some reason I thought I saw Little Mermaid, but then I looked it up and that came out in '89, so I certainly didn't see that in theaters. And if I did, I would have been not conscious of it. I would have been a little baby man,
Yeah.
a little baby.
Yeah.
But that begs the question, man. There's an interesting reincarnation theory that like when we die,
We're reincarnated as a slime.
potentially, or reincarnated as a baby, we have our full consciousness that we had from our past life, but as time goes on, we forget it. And that's why babies cry a lot.
Oh, dang.
They're sad.
Dude, that's awful.
I know, dude. So you're just trapped in this baby body, and you're just like, no, my life, where did it go? Who are these weird people? And then you just slowly learn to love them.
Well, I mean, getting good, it's good that eventually you get used to the horrible people that you're stuck with.
There's a little bit of a silver lining there.
Yeah.
To be had. I keep refreshing the chat and coming up short. So you know what?
Well,
screw you, chat.
Well, then I will ask you, and I hate doing this, man. I will ask you to help me try to get. It's like
pull up a damn.
Pull up a damn, dude. I am. This is the one thing that I will say I hate about this game is like you don't know. Sometimes you just don't know, dude. Like you don't know what the hell you're supposed to do, and it's like I know there's a thing here, clearly that I need to like use.
Explode.
Yeah, or like it's like a.
Just explain this to me. Explain where you're at, what you're doing. I have no context to even type into the Google box.
Find Dr. Giblets on Zephyr.
Dude, that was actually like it populated, bro. Can't progress Dr. Giblets? Question mark.
Yeah.
I started the Dr. Giblets bounty, but it won't let me select OK to go through the portal. Did you try to go through the portal?
We are in the portal.
Okay.
So we're on the planet.
Okay, so we're on the planet. This is the IGN. Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Yet. Dr. Giblets bounty walkthrough. Okay, so you got that. Then you did the thing.
Yeah, I'm at like a big okay, so and here's okay. I know I need to go over there, right? I need to get but I don't know how to get there. Like
ahead, you'll enter the mine outskirts, which is swarming with enemies. Once you've killed them all, head towards the sludge just past the final warp bases to enter the battle. Fly across the sludge and use the mag boots to stick onto the crystal-lined rock wall on the left. Right there, crystal-lined rock wall on the left.
Oh my God, dude. I just got these damn things during the last stream.
Yeah.
This is the problem with only playing a game once a week.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Is that it?
That was it, dude. That got me.
All right, cool. I like that.
Now we got this. Oh my God, dude.
I'm losing consciousness.
It's okay. I'm trying to put you out of your misery, dude.
Yeah, I like that you're doing
127
that.
hours yourself, but with legs.
So how many hours do you think you have in this game?
Let's see. 2, 3, 6, 7? Probably 7.
3675309. Something like that.
Something like that. 8675309.
Thank you.
That's Jenny, if you didn't know.
Okay, so is this Dr. Giblets' base?
Okay, so we found the base.
All
All right, cool.
With just a little bit of
yeah.
detective work. Let's look around for clues.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I know.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to explain this plot poorly. Guess the movie. Schizophrenic teen begins understanding robots, seeing ghosts, and listens to a talking frog urging him to kill his dad. Would you like me to reread it?
Okay. Yes. Now, and a little slower.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Schizophrenic teen begins understanding robots, seeing ghosts, and listens to a talking frog urging him to kill his dad.
Okay, so schizophrenic teen. Schizophrenic teen. Okay, I'm stuck on that. All right.
Don't get stuck on
Understands computers.
Begins understanding robots.
Begins understanding robots. Okay.
Seeing ghosts.
Seeing ghosts. Like, this isn't Sixth Sense, because he doesn't do...
And listens to a talking frog urging him to kill his dad.
Yeah, talking for all I think is Kermit.
Someone interrupted
You know what I
Dr.
mean?
Giblets while he was doing
Yeah, you want me to give you the answer?
throwing stuff at the
Can
ball.
you give me another hint?
Mm,
Okay, yeah, I think I
Huge
get a sense
fandom.
of what happened here.
Oh, Star Wars?
Yes.
Wait, how? Okay.
Think about it. Schizophrenic teen begins understanding robots, seeing ghosts, and listens to a talking frog urging him to kill his dad.
Okay, so the
I don't understand the schizophrenic part. Is a little
Same,
confusing.
same. That's the one because like if you're gonna go big with it, then it's like, oh, maybe it's because he's hearing Obi-Wan's voice after Obi-Wan's gone, but like
Yeah.
that's very broad. This is where I came.
Boy, Seth, we sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, folks. Come on, Seth, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's over. See you next time.
Next time? When is that?
Pretty soon. Don't worry.
Pretty soon. But how long is that?
In a little while, man.
But what am I going to do till then?
You can hit the subscribe button so you can stick around for more content, or feel free to watch some of our past stuff,
Don't forget to come back soon.
because we'll be waiting here on
Nerd leading the nerd. What? Nerd leading the nerd.